Welcome back to Scoop's Latest, where in every episode we talk about different topics involving the guests that comes on each episode. I'm your host, Kate Ryan, and today I'm here with...
Riley, Kenney, finally.
Awesome, and today we'll be talking about red flags in romantic relationships and friendships.
Oh, I've been waiting for this. Do you guys know how long we've tried to film this podcast episode?
We've been trying to film this podcast episode for about probably 4 or 5 weeks, and none of our timing
longer.
have...
Longer.
Has it been longer?
Yeah, it was were you were podcasting last year, right?
I was podcasting last year. Yeah, actually, yeah. So it's been about a year that me and Riley have been trying to collaborate an episode together, and it finally worked out. So yes. Here we are. All right, let's dive into our episode for today. So my first question for you, Riley, is what was the first red flag you ever learned to recognize?
Oh my gosh. Wow. I really had and still have an issue with people making me feel stupid.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that.
I totally understand that sometimes I miss the mark. I get that. Sometimes I have a dumb blonde moment. Totally fine. Joke about it a little bit, but I had a boyfriend one time that took it a little too far, and I was like, all right. He was like, guys, call her stupid. She hates when they call her stupid. And I was like, okay, I told you that because you were making me feel stupid and I didn't like it. So I broke up with him.
Well, as you should, because that's really shitty, and a real man would never do that.
Yeah.
I think it's so rude to be almost passive aggressive about it too. When someone's like, you know when something's passive aggressive. Like, you can tell when someone's being genuine when they're either giving you a compliment. I think backhanded compliments are the biggest red flag ever. Like, if someone's openly just constantly giving these backhanded compliments, I'm like, because it sucks, because I'm one of those people too who's like, I won't pick up on it at first.
Yeah.
So I will think it's a genuine compliment. Yeah. And I'll be like, oh, thank you so much. And then I go back and I think about it and I'm like, wait, that was not a compliment.
I'm absolutely the same way, especially when when it's not my number one focus, when I'm doing something else and thinking about something else, and I'm not like you sitting here being passive aggressive and giving me a backhanded compliment. Thank you so much. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna pick up on that. I'm doing something else. My mind is somewhere else, not with what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then I have to, go back, or, somebody else is like, wow, they were really rude. And I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, they said this. And I was like, oh.
That's how I feel, too. Because, it depends on the person. Some people are better at reading social cues than other people. Or not even social cues, but picking up on... I don't even know how to word that.
No, it is social cues.
It's
picking up on, the vibe of the room. It's emotional intelligence. I have really good emotional intelligence for myself. I worked really hard to, understand myself, and still sometimes I don't. But I feel like that has taken away from, understanding everything going on around me. I used to be really, really good at being like, okay, there's an issue with that person, and okay, this person doesn't really like me. Something's going on there. But now I'm kind of I'm just so focused on myself, because I think, too, as you get older, it's okay, why am I focusing on, what's wrong with you? I've never met you in my life. What are you adding to my life? Nothing. You're being rude to me. I don't care. Goodbye.
Yeah. I feel because I like to say that I'm an emotionally intelligent person, or I like to believe that I am. I think but I don't think it's an emotional intelligence.
No.
I think I would have to disagree, because I think emotional intelligence is having empathy for other people. And I think you can still have empathy for other people and be like, I didn't read the social awareness. That's the right word. That's the right word.
We got there.
We got there. It took us a second, but we figured it out.
It's kind of similar, because it's how you react to the world around you. So if you're aware of the socialness that's going on around you, then you can emotionally,
which is something that I therefore lack, because just because,
No, I get it. For sure, because me too.
You know what? We see each other. Each other.
In between all these microphones and computers.
Literally.
I see you, girl.
I see you over there in the corner. I see you. What are subtle early dating red flags people overlook? You kind of named one.
Yeah, possessiveness. Early signs of possessiveness that are, like, creepy. I totally get the, like, all right, like, you're my girl, like, yeah, like, if we've had that conversation of we're exclusive, like,
yeah, no, for sure.
then, like, yeah, I'm your girl. Like, I'm not gonna go do A, B, C, D, E, F, and G to, like, make myself, like, you know? But it's, like, if you're pushing it really early and you're, like, you're my girl, and I'm like, no, like, I mean, we literally just started talking. Like, I just met you. Like, let's take it slow.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Because then it gets scary. Because then what if they start stalking you? Like,
okay, I think it depends on the like, not... Like, yes, there's an extent that you're, like, full-on stalking someone. Do not get me wrong.
Yeah.
There's most definitely a line. I think it's just the communication aspect. That's where I think it's a lack thereof, and it's oftentimes a miscommunication when it comes to things like that, because some people are like, I want to be exclusive right off the bat, and others are like, can we move a little bit slow? Like, I'm someone who likes to take things at a certain pace, which is totally fine, but I think oftentimes it can be either a lack of communication or people just want two different things, and then with that, like, it just kind of like bounces off each other poorly, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily think, I think there's a definitely a line when it comes to possessiveness.
Yeah.
I think early on, possessiveness to an extent of constantly,
like,
controlling someone, being like, you can't wear this, you can't do this,
you can't speak to this person,
yes,
you can't have these friends, you can't go here. Yeah, that's where I'm like,
that's a line.
Because I feel like a lot of the times early possessiveness can lead to controlling behaviors.
Oh, for sure.
So that's why I'm like, okay, like, if we just met and we just started talking, I mean, I'm the type of person where, like, if there's a genuine connection there and we're really having a connection and I can see something further with you, then I myself will stop talking to people before we have that conversation of we're exclusive. But that's just me. You might not be that type of person, and that's fine. But, like, if we haven't had that conversation of we're exclusive, and you're going to sit here and tell me that I'm your girl and I can't do this and I shouldn't do that, and you're going to get upset at me because I'm going to go have a girls' night with my girls. No, I'm not going to talk to other guys because that's who I am. But,
I think...
Like, you need to communicate that with me and say, hey, like, I think something serious is going to happen. I'd like to be exclusive, and I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't talk to other people. It's the communication, which would have been my second one.
Yeah, I would say, I think communication is the biggest green flag in someone. If someone who communicates properly, biggest green flag. Yes. But I think the biggest red flag is on it, like, telling somebody what they can and cannot wear.
Yeah.
I'm like... I think that's so messed up.
I'm sorry.
It's low-key, like, just, like, it's like shaming someone.
Is it your body?
Yeah.
No. Did you, do you own this thing? No.
Yeah.
Why do you have a say?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, like, I'm going to wear what I'm comfortable wearing.
Mm-hmm.
No,
for sure.
It,
then, like...
Find somebody who doesn't wear what I wear.
Yeah.
But, I mean, also, I'm, like... You're going to get me in, like, sweats and sweatshirts. I put jeans on today for this, though.
Oh.
I dressed up and put jeans on.
See, I didn't. I decided to wear sweatpants and a hoodie and a backwards hat, the typical Kate combo.
I put my greasy hair in pigtails and I put a hat on. See,
I went to the bar last night, so I was a tad bit hungover this morning, so I did not feel like dressing up. LOL.
I was really groggy when I woke up today. Yeah.
No, for sure. I feel like for me, I think like another really big red flag is if somebody has cheated in past relationships.
Yes.
That's a huge one. Because, like, okay, don't get me wrong. I do think there's people out there who have, like, cheated once, been like, oh, I messed up. I'm never going to do it again. I learned my lesson. Let me, like, move on, work on myself, and better myself so that that never happens again and that I can, like, actually be loyal. And I think there are people out there who are like that. So, but a lot of times people fall into the pattern. You cheat once. It's a power play. You think it people see it as a power play. You're like, it makes you.
Do you know what? It happened to me. And we weren't even in a relationship. Like, well, I mean, we were, because we sat there and said we're exclusive, right? And then I found out much, much later after we had broken up that he cheated on me. And I didn't know. So we had been all right, we'd been together for like 3 months, which isn't
Okay,
that
but
long.
like still.
But like it was a college relationship, right? So I was living at his, like I was like, you know, like I was like, oh my God, like I think, I have my own drawer. I'm doing the laundry. I'm being like a homemaker in this shared door.
You're like, I'm over here helping you out.
I organized the closets.
Yeah.
I folded the clothes. Guys, I don't fold clothes. I
don't even know how to
laundry.
fold clothes.
I don't put
Sorry,
duvet
Mom.
covers on comforters. No. Anyway. That is how much I like this man.
You're like, I was down bad, okay?
I was so down bad. Shout out to him for breaking up with me right after Taylor Swift dropped her album, though. Really helps me feel that.
Because then
Helps
with
me,
the
yeah.
heartbreak, you're over
I was
here
like-
jamming to her music.
I was like, oh, down bad, crying at the gym? Yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
Ate that up.
Ate
Period.
that up.
Period.
No, but so yeah, I found out he cheated on me, but he had like we were stopped being together, but my friend was dating his friend. So we still were like kind of circling around each other, you know.
Yeah.
We would still text here and there, reach out. And then I think cuz I hadn't known yet that he cheated on me. So he was like, and I was like in love with this man. So I'm like, you know, because he had also said to me, oh, like maybe if in the future, like we reconnect, then like maybe something will happen later.
See, that's just saying I don't really want you that much. That's why I'm asking you. You maybe try again later. That's also a big red flag.
Yeah, I hate. We'll get to that next. But
You should never have to wait for someone who actually truly like wants you, or like, okay. I think there could be certain circumstances, maybe. It kind of really depends. But I think, like, someone who really wants you isn't going to be like, yo, let's try again later.
Yeah.
After, like,
right.
there's a difference between healthy space and healthy communication and full-on just, I don't want you.
Yeah.
And they're both oftentimes pretty much made clear.
Well, I wanted to circle back to this power play because I think that's what he was doing for me, was he kept, like, texting me and talking to me because he knew that I still liked him. So he was trying to, like, see how long I'd hold on. And then I found out he cheated, and I was like, oh, I'm going to play the long game. I'm going to see how long I can, like, take him to, like, admit that he did that to me. I didn't. I actually instead got, like, really impatient on New Year's. And can I please read this text that I sent? Because I think it's
Yes, read it.
So funny.
Wait, I want to hear.
So I was at work.
Oh, God. That's, like, not a good time place for what I'm sure I'm about to listen to.
I was at work. I was working with, like, my girl. Like, when we're on shift together, it's, like, it's a crack show, but it's an efficient crack show. Like,
you know
we
what?
get things done.
You do what you do. You do what you do.
So I had texted and I said, oh, I have to swear. Sorry.
No, I swear all the time on this.
Oh.
You're fine. I don't care.
Oh, beautiful. Remember when you slept with another girl and then broke up with me because you didn't want to do long distance, but it was really because you couldn't keep your dick in your pants? Anyway, Happy New Year.
Clocked. Actually clocked. Wait, you...
like, fuck that guy.
No, fuck him for that. Because, like, he's like, oh, I don't want to do long distance. And I'm, like, totally imitating him because I love imitating, like, piece of shit, man.
He was like, oh.
Sorry. There's a lot of good guys out there. Just to clarify that. I'm not saying there isn't, but sometimes there's really shitty people out there. I shouldn't label it to one specific gender.
I just want to put this out there. I'm, like, 5'3" on a good day. This man was eye level with me. I let a man eye level with myself play me. Anyway, moving forward.
It's the fact that he's, like, sitting here and he's like, I don't want to do long
I'm
distance.
graduating.
I don't want to
soon.
do it. I don't want to do
hold
it.
you back from the college experience.
Like, no, like, you're gonna, like.
Me and my mansion in Florida. Suck my dick.
No, literally, like, that's so shitty.
Donate your money. Donate the millions of money you have.
He's over here like, I don't want to do long distance, but here he is, like, with another girl, like, 2 seconds later. Like,
while we were there, and I'm
like, maybe fix yourself.
I found out apparently he's like a serial homewrecker, serial cheater.
Oh.
Yeah.
He needs some work on himself. Send that man to therapy.
I should.
Therapy is calling his name.
I actually signed him up for Scientology.
You told me that, actually. Yeah. I remember that. What questions should you ask early on that reveal red flags?
How many kids do you want? No, I'm kidding.
Right off the bat.
How many kids do you want? Who's coming to the wedding?
Right off the bat. What's your ring size?
Literally. Actually, no, my opening line is, what's your credit score? That's my opening line.
You're like,
I'm like, if it's less than like
credit score?
680,
His opening line, do you have a yacht?
Do you have a yacht? How much money is in your account?
How much money?
What's your yearly gross income? Like,
oh my god.
No, I think asking about their like family, like if you ask like, oh, like, are you a family person? Because I feel like a lot of people who aren't super like family people, like they tend to not really be like, I don't know, great people. Like if they have a good relationship with like their siblings or their mother.
Yeah. It's that's kind of situational though.
Yeah.
Because some people come from a family that maybe isn't the best of families.
No, and I totally
and
get that.
Sometimes they're also like really, but it's kind of like, I think like we say family, but I think family for me would be either friends that you're really close with that you consider your family, or your blood family.
Yeah.
And I think if you have a consistency of building good friendships, then you're oftentimes going to be a good significant other.
For sure, another thing, because like I feel like a lot of the times, like you are who you surround yourself with. Like there's no like I really like I understand you're separate from them, and that's totally like like I'm separate from you, I'm separate from my friends, but like we oftentimes we have similar humor, we have similar personalities, we have similar interests, you know. I mean, like that's the common ground that we found that makes us friends, you know. Because I didn't know you. I mean, we're both from New Jersey, but we're both from opposite sides of New Jersey, so it's not like really like, oh, we're friends because we're in the same location. No, we're friends because we're at the same school and we have the same interests, and like when we go home for the break, we go home to different places.
Yeah, it's
not like, oh, like we're in high school together and like when we go home, you're around the block from me. So I think who you surround yourself with is super important. Because if your friends are absolute douchebags, you're a douchebag.
Yeah, like if you're egging on that behavior, because don't get me wrong, somebody who's a douchebag is going to be a douchebag to everybody, or at least be douchebags to other people right in front of your face. Yeah. If you don't have the balls to say something or to stand up about it, then it kind of, not it puts you in the place of you're an absolute douchebag, because I understand there's peer pressure and there's also circumstances of wanting to fit in. So I can understand the human pressure that we put on ourselves in terms of friendships and not standing up, because some people are a little bit less confrontational than others because of fear. However, I do think until you learn, let me separate myself from the people that aren't good people. Like these people are talking crap about people 24/7. You don't want to be around that.
No.
These people are making fun of other people just because, for no absolute reason. You don't want to be around that. Like,
no. You know what else? You know those friend groups that date each other?
Oh, those are the biggest red flags.
I hate those. Are you kidding me?
Those are the most insane friend groups ever.
You're like, oh.
And they literally, all they do, like, it just like is like it's like a swap. Like every couple of weeks, I'm like, this is insane.
I'm like, why are you like? Like, why would you do that? Like, if you know what you did with that person, right? And now they're going to go date your friend and
Yeah.
you're all still friends. Like, that's so weird.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
No, I 100% agree. I also think, too, I think somebody who can maintain friendships and literally just be friends with other people, like, and especially, like, say it's a guy. Like, I'm a lesbian. We all know that. But.
Really?
No
I thought you were
way.
American.
Wait.
Have you seen that? The Vine?
Wait, I thought I was 5 foot tall.
Only 3 apples.
Only
3 apples.
No. But I think especially, like, so for a guy, let's say, like, a guy to have girlfriends and to literally just be friends with girls, that's a green flag. It means he knows he has boundaries.
Yes.
To an extent, if he's like, oh my God, I got a girl bestie and I talk to her 24/7 all the time, you know something, that's not really what it is. Because there needs to be boundaries.
It's like, oh, hey, like, I talked to so-and-so today.
Yeah.
I talked to my friend so-and-so. She's a girl. Oh, my God, what did she say?
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. Like, when I have my partners, I, like, low-key kind of want to be friends with your friends because, like, those are the people that you found that make you happy. Like, you know, like, I want to know, like, how to make you happy.
Yeah.
You know, and, like, I want you to have, like, I want you to be able to go hang out with your friends and also hang out with me so you don't have to choose.
And
like,
I think, like, too, like, say, like, you're a girl, if you have guy friendships that you've maintained and it's literally never once crossed the boundary of into anything more than friendship, and you're able to keep those boundaries, that's a green flag.
Yeah.
And I also think, like just things of that nature, the better you are at building friendships and literally just friendships, because the basis for a relationship is, like, it's not, I wouldn't say it's chemistry, but there's also that needing to be, that your partner needs to be your best friend aspect as well.
Yeah.
And I think if you're better at building, if you're good at keeping friendships within boundaries, that's a green flag. And I also think if you're really close with your family, that's also a big, like, a green flag, or people that you consider to be your family.
Yeah. No, for sure. I think found family, blood family, you know, if you're able to maintain those relationships and then, like, friendships, like, I think what you said with the boundaries thing, I think that's so important because I think that's another super important topic in, like, relationships is boundaries, whether it's friendships, family, romantic relationships. Like, I think that is such an important aspect to have. But, like, boundaries work both ways. And I feel like a lot of people don't.
No, for
that
sure.
Boundaries work both ways.
No, I 1000% agree. What's a red well, I guess you already technically answered that question. But if you can think of another one, what's another red flag that actually turned out to be a deal breaker for you?
Ooh. There's honestly probably so many. What else is, like, a red flag? Oh. We'll circle back to that.
Okay, okay.
We'll get. Like, I have so many that are, like,
you're like
kind of. They're more like icks than, like, red flags.
Well, that would be a good episode.
Ooh.
An episode on icks.
All right, guys, tune in next week. Or maybe.
Potentially.
Maybe next year.
Maybe,
that one might be next year.
Since this episode took, like, an entire year to collaborate because our schedules didn't line up.
Oh my God.
Bruh.
Well, no. Okay, wait. Can we talk about, though? Because last week we were literally this close to doing it, and then this was, like, closed.
Yeah, and then the camera place where you check out the cameras was closed, and I was like, well, I can't film an episode without the cameras.
Yeah.
I was like, then it's just going to be an audio episode, and I just like doing audio and video episodes because I think it's more fun and festive.
I'm actually really enjoying looking at this camera. It makes me feel like I'm in the office when
it's
I turn the look, and I'm like,
they're sitting there like, all right, down to business.
Down to business.
Let's get rolling.
Let me remind you, don't make this mistake. Yeah.
Yeah. No, totally. Totally. Do you think people deserve second chances with red flags?
Yes. Because I think sometimes not all red flags are, like, conscious decisions that they make. Sometimes I think it does happen to be, like, how they grew up. Like, I look at my parents' relationship. Sorry, Mom and Dad, not to, like, put you guys on blast. Love
Damn.
you.
Put them on the spot like that.
Love you guys. But, like, my dad was the youngest. His parents were got divorced. He wasn't brought up super religious. my mom, her parents are still together. She's the oldest. She was brought up super, super religious. So her ideas and values and views on relationships are different than my dad's.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so hard. Like, a lot of the times I feel like it's so hard for them to communicate. Because I also grew up in a time, that, like, therapy wasn't, like, oh my, like
that wasn't easily accessible.
Yeah.
No, for
or, like,
sure.
maybe not, like, it just wasn't, like, there was such a stigma around
Mm-hmm.
it. And then, also, my dad does not like therapy because, so we're Irish, like, really Irish.
Same.
And so, you know Freud, like, the father of psychology or whatever?
No.
Oh, okay. So, like, Freud.
I have no idea who that is.
You know, like, the Freudian, like...
No idea.
Hold on.
She's pulling it up. She's typing on that phone of hers.
Oh, he's like the weird... He's, like, really weird. He does, like, the 5 theories of psychosexual development in, like...
Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting topic.
But, well, no, but he was also, like, low-key racist. So, and he had, like, made a comment that, you cannot psychoanalyze the Irish. So my dad took that as, like, well, I guess I can't go to therapy. And I'm like, actually,
said, I guess I don't need therapy because I'm Irish.
Yeah. And I was like, actually, Dad.
I wish that's how it worked.
Like, I think maybe, like, we should attempt. Maybe. Like, just, you know.
I love therapy. Therapy's awesome.
too.
Therapy is freaking amazing.
I love therapy.
It helps you realize so much. I've realized red flags myself that I didn't even think that, like, I noticed because I developed them subconsciously. Because that's another thing. Us as humans, our environment and the things around us impact us to the extent that sometimes we are completely unaware of some of the things within ourselves that, like, I'm like, hey, I could change that.
Yeah.
That's fine to admit that too.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect. If you think you're, like, perfect and you actually truly to that extent.
What do you mean?
Not like you...
What?
like,
you know what? We're not here.
No, like, if you think that you're, like, if you think you've never made a mistake in your life, you should probably get checked for narcissism.
Okay, Dr. Ryan out here.
No, my dad's a different type of doctor, dentist doctor. Yeah.
Teefs.
I dental assisted at one point. That's really random and doesn't have anything to do with the episode.
Guys.
But that's the fun fact of the day is that I was a dental assistant.
That's cool.
I dental assisted for my dad, and I one time suctioned someone's lip off because I was learning how to suction. You know the little suctions they go in with the teeth? Yeah, I had these hot pink scrubs. I loved these scrubs.
My friend had hot pink scrubs too.
Yeah.
She did an internship at an ophthalmologist, eye doctor.
Slay.
I worked at a pharmacy. That's my medical knowledge. I know drugs. I sold drugs.
I had these. That's a crazy statement. Campus security. Campus security. I got one.
I sold narcotics.
But literally, I had these hot pink scrubs, and I go into the office. I'm like, I was like, bougie. I was like, I'm dental assisting. Like, I'm literally so cool. I sit down. My dad's, like, training me. He's like, all right, the patient's coming in. The patient sits down. I'm like, all right, Kate, like, lock in. I totally got this, you know? Talking to myself in my brain, like, I totally got this. I grabbed the suction.
And you said, I want those lips.
It's a little bit. And it has, like, the little thing that sticks out of it. And I went to try to, like, suction up some of, like, the air or whatever. They just, like, suction up the water when you're brushing your teeth. I don't even know how to explain it. But I totally just, like, missed her mouth and, like, suctioned her lip. And her lip started getting pulled. So she's sitting there, she's like, and I'm like, and I was like, Dad! I was like, help me! And he, like, grabbed the suction from me. And then I apologized. I was like, sorry, I'm new. And I didn't know what I was doing.
Today's my first day, actually.
Sorry, I'm new. I'm still figuring my life out.
I'm still figuring
She was luckily really cool about it. She was like, it actually didn't hurt that badly, so you're okay. I was like, oh, thank God. I was like, thank God I could have gotten fired that day. But I didn't. Well, I wouldn't have gotten fired because it was my dad. So, but yeah. That was my freshman year of high school, I think.
Oh my God. So you were like, what, 13, 14?
No, I'm old I'm old for my age. Like, I was held back in kindergarten because... I don't know. Maybe my SAT scores were too low or something.
I would have loved to. I had nap time in kindergarten.
Yeah.
And I would kill to be held back in kindergarten right now and take naps on my mat.
I took kindergarten twice, and so what happened? I totally just got sidetracked.
You're old for your grade.
I'm old for my grade. So when I started working my freshman year of high school, I think I was I 16?
Maybe. Well, you're
22. Maybe, no, it wasn't my freshman year of high school because I wasn't legally allowed to work.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It was when I turned 16.
16?
I think that was the legal age to work in New Jersey.
Probably like
a sophomore in high school. Yeah. So I was a sophomore in high school at the time.
I'm old for my grade, too, because I was born December 2004.
Right,
so
okay.
I'm on the older side of my grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, that is going to be how we end our episode today. I know we totally...
What?
I'm sorry. I do like 30-minute episodes. That was about 30 minutes.
What?
Do you want to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay, we can keep going. Okay, never mind. I lied. We're going to keep going.
You just walked the prank. Do you remember that show?
Pranked.
Have you ever seen that show?
No.
What?
I had no idea what you were talking about. I just was trying to match your energy.
God, there was a show on Disney Channel. It's called You Just Walk the Prank, and they would like prank people.
Really? Oh my God, I want to be on that. I would love that show. They
did that to Sabrina Carpenter and like made her cry.
Oh my God, wait, that's so sad.
I was like, guys.
Poor girl.
Yeah.
Ooh, I have a deep question for you.
Ooh.
What red flags in yourself have you worked on?
Communication. I used to be horrible at communicating. I'm still not good at communicating, especially like with like teachers. Like, I hate asking for help, guys. Hate it. I am the oldest daughter. I have to figure it out myself before I ask anybody else for help. And if I ask, it is my last resort.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, no. So that's something I've worked on is, like, asking for help. And then, yeah, again, just communicating. I used to, like, hold all of my emotions in and, like, not express, like, okay, this really upset me, like, when this happened. Like, this made me feel really frustrated and angry. Like, I didn't like that. And, like, being able to, like, say that in the moment, because I used to not be able to say it in the moment. Like, now, I'm much better at being, like, sometimes I have to take 5 because I'm really, really angry or really, really upset. And I'm like, okay, let me just, like, get all my thoughts in a row before I sit here and yell at you. But, like, I was horrible at communicating. I think something right now that I'm really bad at is texting. I'm really bad at texting.
Really? You always answer me.
Yeah, well, there's, like, people that I, like, answer, but, a lot of the times, like, my friend group chats, my family group chats, I don't answer.
I would say that's one of the things I'm best at is responding to my text messages.
You are good at responding.
It makes me anxious if I don't respond fast. Sometimes, but that's also, this is where, backtrack, this is also where red flag kicks in, is I react right away to the message because I look at a message right away and then I respond super quickly.
Yeah.
So oftentimes a lot of my responses are reactive. And then I think it through and I'm like, wait, I probably should not have said that. I probably should have taken some time to think about what I wanted to say before I said it. And that's something I've worked on in myself is when I'm reading a text, I'm like, okay, I can take a couple minutes. I don't have to like right now. Like, let me feel my emotions and then respond. So like the answering of the text messages is a green flag.
Yes.
However, the being anxious about it to the point of sometimes I get sometimes I'm reacting so quickly that I should have taken some time to think before responding to a message. That's something I've worked on personally. Because I've been like, shit, I need to change that about myself.
No, yeah, that's like another thing too. I think conversations where you're like upset with someone, that should be a phone call, because I am a firm believer in the fact that tone does not translate through text.
Oh, it does not at all. It never does.
Through text. And I think if you need to have a serious conversation about why you're upset with someone, I think that you should do it on the phone and you should sit there and talk about it instead of just texting because you're just going to get more and more angry.
Yeah, I think too, I totally agree. I think reading text messages, tones get mixed up all the time. Like, I could be meaning something in a genuine, nice way, and the way I wrote it could come off as passive aggressive. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, say, have a nice day. Yeah. There's so many different ways you could read that. You'd be like, have a nice day.
I have that issue.
Have a nice day. Have a nice day. There's so many different ways, you know?
I have that issue where, like, I over-explain to the point where I sound insincere. So
that's how I'm sitting here.
I did this, and this.
I get upset with myself when I get mad at somebody. Like, I'm like one of those people who I'm like, oh my God, I'm upset with this person. And then I'm like, wait, after I've calmed down, I'm like, oh my God, wait, I shouldn't be upset. Like this and this, and they're human and I'm human, and things happen. And then I'm like over here like, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes, I'm like, I need to calm down. Yeah, I need to calm down.
That's what I do. Sometimes it was like, okay, is this like a real thing that I'm like upset at, or is this just Riley's upset right now, so everything's making her upset? Like, I cried over a Jersey Mike sandwich one time because I was just so upset about, like, I forget what, but I was so upset about, like, my whole day. Yeah. That I got the wrong sandwich, and I just cried. No. I cried, and I was like,
You're like, come on. You're like, come on.
The one thing I wanted today.
That's me when I'm, like, on my flow.
Yeah.
I cry over everything. Yeah. Everything. Yeah. And it's, oh my God, my family gets so mad. Not mad at me, but I get it every spring break. Oh. So it sucks because I'm sitting there and I'm like, and then I just start crying. And then my family, since I have two brothers, so of course they don't understand. Yeah. So they're looking at me and they're like, why is she crying? She typically laughs at that joke. Yeah. They're like, we just started joking. They're like, and I'm like over here like, ugh. They're like, I'm like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, sorry, that was a little bit TMI, but
no, I get like the same way, like right before, or like when I'm sick and I haven't slept. Oh my God, don't come near me. Don't come near me.
Oh my God, I feel that.
I am a monster among men.
What's a oh wait, can a red flag improve if someone works on it?
Yes.
That's kind of what we were just talking about a little bit.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I wanted to say another red flag that I had is that I overthink everything.
I feel that to my core.
I overthink everything to like the point where it's like, okay, like get a grip. Like relax.
I could sit here and put two and two together and you would be like, where the fuck did she even come up with that? Like, I could be like, oh my God, like I'm gonna go get a sandwich, but like, what if like a zebra eats my sandwich and then the zebra goes and like steals my wallet and then gets hit by a car, and then like, if the zebra gets hit by the car, it's my fault, and then I go to jail.
Yeah.
Like that's...
No, that makes sense though. Like, that's absolutely
in my brain, I'm like,
logical.
Wait, like I clocked that. Like that's what's happening
right now outside. Yeah. That would happen on this campus. Let's be so real.
Honestly, yeah. At High Point University,
there would be a zebra at some point on this campus.
In my purple hat, while I'm repping the purple, I would 1010% agree.
Do you remember the squirrel on the motorboat in the sling?
Wait. Oh my God. Pond? Fever dream. Fever dream.
Yeah.
This school is a fever dream most of the time, let's be real. Yeah. Sorry, I had to burp and I didn't want to be rude.
Oh, I thought you were sneezing.
No.
I was going to be like, God bless you.
God bless.
God bless.
Yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to sing that note. What's a financial or lifestyle red flag for you?
Ooh, me. Me. No, I'm bipolar. #. So
hashtag.
Sorry.
Did you want to put the hashtag in front of it? I can edit one in later.
Wait, there we go. Hashtag. Guys, I'm
Wait.
still learning the cameras. Anyways, yeah. So when I'm manic, I tend to spend money. Like, remember when we went skiing?
Yeah.
I was manic, so I was like, yes. And I just dropped bank on that trip. It's fine, though. I had so much fun.
That trip was so worth it. That was such a fun trip.
That was so much fun. Are you kidding? I slept like the dead when I got home. I unpacked the car and passed out.
The best part was playing Secret Hitler with Michael's friends.
Yes.
Okay, it sounds like a really, really, really bad game.
It's a fun game.
It's a really fun game. It has a really controversial name.
Yeah.
Don't cancel me for that.
You should check it out, guys. It's really fun. It's a fun game to play with all your friends.
It's a really fun game, though, I promise.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no, spending willy-nilly without, like, actually, I have a friend who does this, and it really, really gets on my nerves. I love him. Amy, if you watch this, because I'm going to send it to you, so. Love you.
You're like, I'm texting it to you later, but like if you're watching.
Yeah. If you happen to stumble across this. But no, he works like a dog.
Mm-hmm.
And he is just, which I admire. He works like a dog. He is very, very independent, which he kind of has to be.
Mm-hmm.
But it inspires me, you know? Like I'm in awe of the way he does, like how independent and how he just goes to the next thing. That being said, he's really, really bad at budgeting, and a lot of the times he doesn't consider the priorities he has.
Mm-hmm.
For example, saving up for a car. Right now, because we are working on saving up for a car for him because he needs a car.
Yeah.
And we get so close every single time, and then he tells us, "I'm so close, like I almost have enough money for it," and then I find out that no, he doesn't have the money for it actually, because he spent it on going to New York or going to a concert or buying this and buying that. And I understand, like, a nice sweet treat here or there. Like, I totally get that, you know.
I have kind of the similar issue, I feel like, spending money. I spend so much of the money that I should be saving, and then I'm like, why did I do that? But then sometimes it's worth it because we're young to be like, let me go to a concert. Like, I'm like, you know what, let me live my life before I'm working that full-time job.
Yeah. But it's such a hard balance between like going out and like, okay, like I'm young, like I'm 20, I'm in my 20s, like I want to go see the world, I want to go to the concerts. Like that's like that you should, you know, like go out, have fun, experience life, but also like find that balance of like, okay, I want to go to this concert. Tickets are $200. I need to work to save that $200. So, because respectfully, it's not just $200. Your tickets are $200 plus your tax, plus your parking, plus any drinks, food, and merch that you want. So that's like another $150. Yeah. So now you're spending what? $300, $350?
Yeah.
You know?
So it's kind of just...
It's being aware of like all the moving parts that it's
for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I do think we have to end our episode because I do have class.
Aww.
So
skip. No, don't do that. Stay in school, kids.
Stay in school. Have some fun. Peace and love. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.
I'll see you eventually.
Bye.